Hey, history lovers, welcome back to Timetwist Hub. Today, we're diving into one of the oldest written laws in human history, the Code of Hammurabi, carved in stone way back in 1754 BC. This isn't just a dusty old rulebook, it's a window into ancient Babylon, a society obsessed with justice, trade, and even a bit of drama. So, what made this code so groundbreaking? Let's find out. Picture this: Babylon, a bustling city in modern-day Iraq, ruled by King Hammurabi, a guy who wanted his empire to run like clockwork. Around 1754 BC, he decided to create a universal set of laws to keep everyone in line: merchants, farmers, even priests. The result? A massive stone slab, called a stele, covered with 282 laws written in cuneiform script. This wasn't just a list, it was a public declaration, displayed in the city for all to see. Why was this a big deal? Before Hammurabi, laws were often unwritten, passed down by word of mouth, and varied from village to village. Disputes could turn into chaos. Hammurabi's code standardized justice across his empire, making rules clear and consistent. It's one of the first times in history we see a ruler trying to unify society through written law. Pretty revolutionary, right? So what did these laws cover? Everything from trade to family life. For example, if a builder constructed a shoddy house and it collapsed, killing someone, that builder could face death. Harsh, but it ensured accountability. If a merchant cheated a customer, they'd pay heavy fines. The code even had rules for marriage, like protecting women from unfair divorce. But here's the catch: justice wasn't equal. Nobles got lighter punishments than commoners, and slaves got the worst deal. The famous eye for an eye principle? Yup, that's from Hammurabi. If you broke someone's arm, your arm got broken too. Unless you were rich, then you might just pay a fine. This mix of fairness and inequality shows how complex Babylonian society was. Now, let's talk about the stele itself. It's not just a legal document, it's a piece of art. At the top, there's an image of Hammurabi standing before the god Shamash, who's handing him the laws. This wasn't just PR, it was a claim that these rules were divinely inspired. The stele, about 2 meters tall, was carved from black diorite, a super durable stone, so it could last forever. Spoiler, it almost did. Discovered in 1901 in modern-day Iran, it's now in the Louvre Museum, still legible after nearly 4,000 years. What's wild is how the code influenced later laws. Some scholars say it inspired parts of the Bible's Old Testament, like the eye for an eye idea. It also set a precedent for written legal systems, paving the way for modern law codes. But it wasn't perfect. The code's punishments could be brutal. Think amputation or death for minor crimes. And its class-based justice feels unfair by today's standards. Still, for 1754 BC, this was a massive leap forward. So, why should we care about Hammurabi's code today? It shows us how humans first tried to organize society with clear rules. It's a reminder that justice, even flawed, has always been a cornerstone of civilization. Plus, it's just fascinating to see what mattered to people 4,000 years ago: trade disputes, family drama, and even rules about runaway slaves. Want to know the craziest law in the code? One rule said if a wife was caught cheating, she and her lover could be tied up and thrown into a river. Talk about ancient justice. Before we wrap up, let's geek out over one more thing: the code's legacy. It's not just a relic. It's proof that humans have always wrestled with fairness and order. From Babylon to our modern courts, we're still building on those ideas. So what's your take? Was Hammurabi a visionary or a harsh ruler? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and tell us your favorite ancient history fact. If you love this dive into Babylon, hit that like button, subscribe to Timetwist Hub, and ring the bell for more history adventures. Want more ancient law stories? Let us know below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next twist of time.